right, guys, welcome into another podcast of Sound Supply. My name is Eric Huber, product specialist here at TOA, and we have a good one. Guess what? Back again, Mr. Andy Herrero. What's going on, man?
What's going on, brother? How's everything?
Yeah, good. Thank you. How you doing?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Enjoying the weather. It's getting nice and warm again. It's all good.
That's it. All right, guys. So we want to talk about, and Andy, let's just jump right into it. Remote maintenance. It's going to be the quick topic for today's discussion. And Andy and I can give you first person perspective view on what that is all about, because we also work in with product support. So we're helping guys out in the field all the time. Daily. So our new product. What's up?
One of my favorite features.
That's it. And yeah, it is life-saving, especially for the integration side of things. And we'll get into that in just a moment. So last week's webinar was on the 9000 series, and somebody asked a great question. They said, will the 9000 ever get real-time feedback? And what they meant by that is when you're in a system, in this case, you're using the 9000 setting software and you're remoting in using TeamViewer, let's say, VUs or metering or leveling. Are you getting that information in real time? With the 9000, the answer is no. But we're going in the direction of real-time feedback. And we started that off with the Lenubio. Yeah. If you guys are familiar with that unit, if you open up the GUI, which is accessible via web browser, which is going to be the example we're going to be showing you today on the 800 series, right. When audio is being passed through, and Andy can vouch for this, you'll see those results in real time, right, Andy?
Yes, sir. Yep, right away.
Which is super cool. Not only is that great for the end user, if they're doing some maintenance here and there, but it's also great for the integrator. So they can get into the system and it's over network, get into it and get that information in real time. So we've pushed this technology onwards to our A-800D series, which is our new mixer digital amp line that just came out recently. And basically, yeah, great, awesome unit, full of DSP features, fully stacked. We love it. Andy, let's get into the GUI real quick. I'm going to share my screen here.
Yeah.
And let's show the people here what this is all about. So when you guys log into a unit, this is what you'll see. And Andy, right off the bat, you're getting a signal chain coming from the left side of the screen to the right side, all the way out, the input stage, all the way to the output stage. And just explain to them, what we're looking at right here. Guys, this is not a direct connection. This is just a screenshot.
Well, I mean, now, you have a guy that says, hey, my volume's not good enough. All right, well, let's see what's going on with your main input volume. So you see what's going on with your inputs. You can see what's going on as far as all of your processor, what levels you're working at. Yep. What the amp module is, in case you're deciding to go with the module, shows you your input versus your output, which is nice because sometimes people say, well, I know I have the output cranked. Why am I not getting any audio? Well, you're not getting anything coming in. So, and like you said, the real time is that when you make an adjustment right here, it's actual. It's right there. It'll happen where you can tell the customer, is the volume going up? Is it going down? Can you hear anything happening?
Yeah.
You have your apply, so it's right there. It's as soon as you make your changes, you can see it happen in an instant.
Right, exactly. And on this screen, guys, the auto sync right here is unchecked. Like I said, I'm not directly connected to a unit at this time, so you're not going to see any leveling or metering. But with this checked off, that is when you're communicating directly with the unit, and you can get that initial feedback, and you'll see these VUs, moving. There is a master adjust here, which you can move, but you must click apply to send that change out there. But the big step forward here is seeing what the unit is currently doing and what's currently happening. So if there's a fault light on there, there's so many different things you can dig into here with the customer without being on site. And this is all via Dun Network, which is fantastic. Now, the unit itself is fully protected, so you can go ahead and set up a username and password to make sure that you guys, once you guys are connected to the network, obviously there are concerns there of outside access. So you can set up a user ID, password, get locked up, nice and secure, and it's that easy. And the ability to be able to tweak any setting via software is huge.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere, no matter where you are. Yeah.
And with I'm not degrading our BG series or our 700 series, because those are great units as well. But typically, if you're over the phone and you can't see what's going on, unless you're doing a video type call, you physically can't make that adjustment for the end user. You'd have to direct them. And a lot of the times they'd be super confused. They don't know what's what. This way you're actually, it's the same as being there, pressing a button and making the change or making the correction. You're just doing it digitally, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's basically the old school versus the new school, where somebody just wants to have a little volume button. Let's say a barbershop, for instance, something real simple, plain. Maybe an ice cream parlor. They just want to play a little background music, do a paging.
Yeah.
If they have a situation come up, the BG series is still where you're going. But now, where you're going into the malls, where you're going into where you have a bigger use, you have you have different end users coming in once in a while. You have a manager in the morning, a manager at night. They have no idea what a wheel does. Right. All they know is that the paging system went offline, or the music got a little bit too low.
Right.
In an emergency, who do they call? Ghostbusters. Tech support. So yeah, in this sense, this is where it's very handy and it's easy for it's a customer to integrator relationship, makes it smooth. So the integrator can, give me 1 second, I'll fix it for you. And
yeah, how many times can speaking to integrators out there, that you've gotten to a site and it was as simple as flicking a switch, and I mean that literally. But you traveled out to the site. Maybe you had to fly to a site. Who knows?
Exactly.
All that can be done digitally and over the network. So yeah, Andy brought up some good points. What if you have a guy walk in there, there's a different user that needs a different adjustment for a particular event, maybe a new event just popped up in the store or wherever this is, and they need a high pass filter on a mic input. Bang, you could do it. You could do it with this unit. Let's say something in the store has changed. In the 800D series, there is a feedback elimination unit, which we call, and I had it right here, dynamic feedback filtering system.
Yeah.
Which is based off the physical space. You can reset that and then rerun that program, where it can then pick up its environment if the environment has changed, and make the necessary changes right from your couch. Could be anywhere in the world, literally. And he mentioned background music. It's too loud. Okay, no problem. Boom, hop into the system, make the change for the user. Yeah. And it's also a win-win, because the end user's hands are off of it, right? So they can't fiddle with it and make mistakes, which I get a lot of.
No error on the customer side.
Yeah. How many calls have you gotten where an integrator calls us and says, well, this person, there was somebody here before me.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
They disconnected the phone line. I don't know where to put it back now. Oh man.
It goes on.
Sir, you an installer? No, I make coffee. Oh no, this is gonna be tough.
Yeah. So you get people, unfortunately, that aren't familiar with the products. They flip some switches and the whole system goes down, which is common, actually. You can change this unit has priority levels. You can change all that on the fly. If you need to remove a priority, if you need to add something, the list goes on and on. You can literally do just about anything from afar, which is where we're leaning towards in the industry. We want to get everything networked. We want to be able to collaborate or have control over a system from anywhere in the world. And I think going forward, that's a huge, huge, huge key.
Wireless solution. Yep. Wireless troubleshooting. Yep.
All right, guys. Andy, any other thoughts on remote maintenance or the A-800D series?
No, it sounds pretty thorough. Like I said, the advantage is saving time, saving money, saving the customer the headache of having to go there and to, sir, can you check if the volume, see if this is connected. Real time actualization of all the steps you're trying to check out and adjust. And so I think it's a good deal.
The technology's been out there. We're just in the commercial space. I feel like it's less common. In the professional space, where you need that tactile control in terms of recording, stage mixing, things like that, it's been around. I'm familiar with it. I love it coming into the commercial space for the integrator, for the person that's maintaining the systems, that needs to make those changes from anywhere in the world it's going to change the way we work immensely, going forward, as opposed to dealing with older school analog level gear, moving into the digital realm and AV over IP, that's where we're going. We're going towards that networking type solution where we're sending audio and video over the net, and it could be accessible from anywhere in the world. All right, cool, guys. Andy, thank you so much, man. Good stuff.
Always a pleasure.
As always, thanks for coming here. We love to have you on. Stay safe. All you guys stay safe out there. Remember, every single Monday, 8 p.m., it's May already, believe it or not. We have a new podcast releasing, and second to last week of the month, webinars via Zoom. Make sure you guys are signed up for that every single month. We have an exciting one coming up this May. And we're going to be digging into a lot of stuff, looking into the future, looking ahead, and what some of our products can do for you guys and the solutions that they offer. All right, guys. Andy, take care of yourself. We'll see you next time. Take care.